World Cup qualifying is over, but there is still plenty to talk about. On today's episode, we have highlights from Iran's qualifier versus Lebanon, as well as man of the match, analysis, and final thoughts. You know the deal, and you know what time it is. It's time for Team Melli Talk. Forget about the previous result. How would Iran bounce back against Lebanon? Hey everyone, glad you're back for some more Team Melli Talk. Let's go right to the starting 11 used by Dragan Skocic against Lebanon. In goal, the man who denied Ronaldo from the penalty spot, Alireza Bayramvand getting the start for Team Melli. As for the defenders, Omid Nourafkan, Majid Hosseini, Hossein Kenani, and Sadegh Moharrami. Next, the midfielders, Alireza Jahanbakhsh, Saeed Ezatolahi, and Ahmad Nurullahi. On the wings, Alayar Sayedmanesh and Ali Golizadeh. Up top as a lone striker, Sardar Azmoun. The fans in Mashhad were ready to support Team Melli. Let's get right to the first half highlights. In the 5th minute, Azmoun with a shot, but very high over the bar. Now in the 19th minute, Alireza Jahanbakhsh with an opportunity, but his shot is saved by Mustafa Matar. Finally, a perfect pass from Hossein Kenani and Sardar Azmoun with a perfect finish. Iran takes a 1-0 lead. The fans erupt in Mashhad. Iran keeping up the pressure, but a cross from Jahanbakhsh goes straight to Matar. Time winding down in the first half. The Iranians getting a little careless, but Alireza Bayramvand makes an easy save. Another chance for Lebanon, but this shot goes over the bar. Alireza Bayramvand was not very happy with his defenders, but you can't blame him. Iran with a 1-0 lead at the half. Now let's check out the second half highlights. Early in the second half, a bad touch from Ahmad Nurullahi leads to a chance for Hilal Al-Hewe, but his shot goes wide. Now in the 55th minute, a good chance for Jahanbakhsh, but Matar denies him with his feet. A free kick for Jahanbakhsh, but the problems on set pieces continue. A long ball from Hossein Kenani. Alireza Jahanbakhsh is onside. He shoots. He scores. Iran leads 2-0. How about Alireza Jahanbakhsh? Calm and cool, puts it away like a boss. And that's the way it would end. A 2-0 victory for Iran at the Imam Reza Stadium in Mashhad. A very easy decision for man of the match. And of course, we are talking about Hossein Kenani. What a day for the center back. He got the assist on both goals. If you want to talk about Kenani's qualities, it's got to be his vision. He timed his pass to Azmoun perfectly in the 35th minute. Azmoun only needed one touch to put it in the back of the net, and his long ball late in the second half led to a goal for Alireza Jahanbakhsh. Not just one, but 2 heads-up plays. A win for Iran and South Korea's loss to UAE means that Iran finishes top of Group A with 8 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. Good job to Sardar Azmoun and Alireza Jahanbakhsh for getting on the score sheet. Alireza Jahanbakhsh with 4 goals in the final round of qualifying, Azmoun with 3. Iran was obviously much better than Lebanon in the 2-0 victory. And of course, this was not surprising. Okay, we talked about the good, but now it's time to talk about the criticism. And like I said earlier, Iran was obviously better than Lebanon, but there were a handful of mistakes that cannot be ignored. A bad pass from Omid Nourafkan in the 44th minute led to a goal-scoring opportunity for Mohammad Kadu. What was Nourafkan thinking? Who knows? 1 minute later, it looks like Omid Nourafkan fell asleep on defense. Hussein Zain with an opportunity, but his shot goes over the bar. Early in the second half, this time Ahmad Nurullahi misjudges a pass from Alireza Jahanbakhsh, and it turns into another scoring chance for Lebanon. Luckily, Hilal Al-Hewe's shot went wide. Next, when looking back at the goals scored by Iran, I want to make something clear in that I am not taking anything away from Hossein Kenani. But where was the midfield? Iran's midfield didn't have much work to do on the first goal, thanks to the Lebanese team parking the bus and basically turning Kenani into a midfielder. The second goal, of course, was created by the vision of Hossein Kenani when he sent this long ball to Alireza Jahanbakhsh. There is that saying that winning cures everything, but the bottom line is that Iran's problems in midfield need to be addressed. Looking back on the final round of qualifying, I'm obviously glad that Iran qualified comfortably to the World Cup. There were a lot of great moments and plenty of goals. In fact, Iran scored 15 goals in 10 matches, a 5-goal increase from the previous qualifying campaign 4 years ago. But unfortunately, the problems in midfield tell me that it'll be very difficult for Iran to be successful at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. And of course, I have heard about all the rumors involving Dragan Skocic. Am I ready to talk about this topic? Well, I am, but not at this moment. Instead, you'll have to wait for the next edition of Team Melli Talk. Now, what about you? Do you think Iran needs a new head coach for the 2022 World Cup? Leave a comment down below. Always looking forward to getting your input. And that's it, everybody, for this edition of Team Melli Talk. As always, really do appreciate the support. Make sure you get to our website, www.teammelitalk.com. Remember, this is your best source for the latest news on Team Melli, the national team of Iran. Make sure you find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know the handle, at Team Melli Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification button. See you on the next edition of Team Melli Talk.